You're tuned into On the Road with Studio A, powered by Adderant. It starts with the A.
Welcome to Studio A, powered by Adderant. My name is Will Ayers. We have another special guest. Please introduce yourself to those that may not know you.
Hi, Will. My name is Lisa Erickson. I'm the VP of Cloud Transformation and AI here at Adderant.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Cloud and AI is a huge topic in our industry right now. At Global Momentum, Adderant has launched Strident, our new cloud platform that's driven by AI technology. And I know that your team, a big part of your day-to-day is kind of not only building those type of products, but ensuring that we're at the forefront of innovation. Just talk about some of the things that you and your team are responsible for at Adderant.
Yeah. So it is not just AI and the use cases and the adoption and the research and the prioritization around what we're doing there, as well as cloud transformation, but it's also design and what the user experience should be. So if you look at what my team does, it is one, user experience. So that's both for Strident as well as the existing applications, the transformation of that experience into a modern UI across the board, which also then serves the platform, because as those applications become accessible inside of the platform, we have a consistent experience for our customers. So that's one big part. The second big part is in terms of the adoption of AI, it is what use cases do we go after? What will be most meaningful for the firms? But it is also how do we make that something that runs through the platform that can be surfaced, whether it is Ask Maddie as our virtual associate, or whether it is we're using Maddie underneath to then help automate a particular use case based upon traditional AI or Gen AI. So they do that. And then in terms of cloud transformation, well, the overlay to cloud transformation is Strident, right? So it is then going back and tying what I just said together into the Strident platform.
Now, user experiences are very important, but many that may be listening to this interview may not know that. And I know law firms, they want to feel familiar with the software or the user experience that they have when they're adopting new applications. Just talk about why that is important.
Yeah, I mean, it's fundamental to just the day-to-day operations of whether you're using a single application, whether you're using Expert, whether you're using Sierra, whether you're using Bill Blast, to think about those actions and tasks that a user has to do. We could make that really complicated and 400 steps for a certain outcome, or we can make that really simple in 5 steps, and so they can move on. So it's about efficiency of their actions on a daily basis, getting access to the information that they need inside of our applications quickly on a daily basis, while also allowing our customers to do customization. And you shouldn't need a PhD in our applications in order to get what you need out of it. And that's user experience. User experience isn't about like oversimplifying, but it is about making it easier so that they get the outcomes they need and they can move on to their next job that they have in their day.
Shifting gears a little bit, diving into security, that's a big topic around AI and cloud all of the time, not only like in legal, but just in general. Can you talk about your approach from that standpoint, building secure products that clients can trust?
Yeah. So I will start with the data because we can talk about how a user logs in and is your account secure and am I using multi-factor authentication and are we auditing their actions in the system? Are we looking for intrusion detection, prevention, and using those techniques? This is all part of the status quo, okay? But when it comes to the next level of that, which is the data, that is where the firm's specific information sits, whether it's their financial system or their talent management system. So our approach to this in terms of making AI extremely useful, yeah, it does need to understand the firm's data in order to make those recommendations. It's got to be more than just, hey, our product documentation or, that kind of thing. While that may be useful. So our approach is, as we continue to advance and then put Gen AI type of capabilities and automation capabilities into the applications, which is reliant upon the firm's data, how we deal with the security of that data. And that's principles like who has access? Is it only the firm's access? Is it generally available to us? Who can see that data? How do we anonymize it? When I do go to access it, is it encrypted? All of these kinds of things are really important to our security approach. Besides the fundamentals that I mentioned up front, which is you just have an audit trail, you know who's accessing it, you don't let the wrong accounts, wrong people in.
When you and your team are building products that can change the industry or change the game, I would say, what type of things are you guys looking for or considering as you're building new technology?
The first and foremost thing is it's not technology first, it's problem first. So are we solving a problem that's actually important to our customers? And then it's us thinking ahead in terms of how the field is changing, how use cases might change, and then how to solve that. From there, it is then, what is the approach? Define the use case, work with engineering to then define the technology and the implementation. It always starts problem first.
Love it, love it. I think my final question would be, as you know, everyone that's here knows, this has been a huge week for Aderant with the launch of Strident. Just tell us a little bit more about the cloud platform and the way that it's driving innovation across the industry.
Okay, so I think the first thing to understand with this platform is that a lot of what we do now is powered by the platform itself. But as we then start to use the platform to then pull applications together and use cases together, what is really compelling about that is the other outcomes it can unlock for our customers. So when you're thinking about how it will change the industry, it's not then just about maybe my AR data or my billing data and then all these discrete modules. It's then how I can leverage that and then complete use cases and outcomes. And that's really what the platform is going to allow. The second thing that's really important is it brings together a community. So this is not just like firm to firm, but in terms of, hey, if I have a partner and they have access to this platform and can do something like make a custom report available and then make that available to our end users, or take any one of those use cases, it allows that to come together as well. But so you get multi-use of applications from us, customizations from firms and the partners, and it creates an expansive ecosystem in which I get more value as a customer.
Very exciting. We're definitely looking forward to the way Strident will continue to enhance over the coming months. And you have to stop back by Studio A once again in the future.
Thank you, Will. Thanks.
Thanks, Lisa.
Thanks.
You're tuned into On the Road with Studio A, powered by Aderant. It starts with the A.